What's up, guys?
Hey guys, welcome back to another Sundays What's the Question?
Sundays, what's the question?
This will be day 2 of our Vlogtember. No, I keep saying that, man. Not Vlogtember, Vlogtober, because we're in October.
I swear you said Vlogtober.
I don't know why, but I keep saying Vlogtember. I don't know why. It's just... Ariana is behind us over there, and she is coloring and watching some SpongeBob. So we can't take away the computer from her. So right now we are using Alex's phone, and we have our Life with the Campos email connected to it, and we only have one email that's showing up on here when we have many. So for today we're going to be doing this one email because that's the thing that we have here, and we don't want her crying if we take the computer away from her. So gotta do what you gotta do. I will start it off then. Question number 1.
Oh, I was like, question number one.
Title of this email is Family versus Boyfriend.
Ooh.
Hey guys.
Ooh.
Hey guys.
Ooh.
Shut up.
Speak.
Hey guys, you might remember me from your live stream. I'm here to tell the story of my racist family who cut me off after finding out I was in an interracial relationship, and hopefully you guys can help me out.
Yeah.
I'm 19 years old, and my boyfriend and I have been happily together for 4 years now. I come from an extremely racist white family. I grew up being told that color is wrong and to never associate with any person of color. I've had to listen to my family bash other family members for making similar choices to mine. Sorry if SpongeBob. Should I go turn it down a little bit more? As you can probably imagine, everything went downhill when my family found out I was dating a black guy. My mom found a tagged photo of us on social media, and that's when I got a phone call. They casually asked me to go visit them the following weekend, and so I did. Long story short, I ended up being interrogated and called a number of disgusting names. I was told that my life was ruined, that I would end up being killed, and a bunch of other crazy things before being kicked out. I don't want to go into too much detail because I don't want to offend anybody. My boyfriend is the kindest, most loving guy I know, and he's on a path to a great future. He puts God and his family first and works very hard on a daily basis. He is far from stereotypes my family describes him as, and they've never even met him.
It's always like...
The hardest part on me is the fact that I truly do love my family and want to be in their lives, and it breaks my heart that something so little could cause this type of backlash. My father also threatened to stop paying for me to go to college, and if that happened, I really don't know what I would have left. They want nothing to do with me, all because of my choice to love who I want to love. Leaving him is not an option. At the end of the day, I'm going to do what makes me happy, but I'm just at a point where I'm so overwhelmed and I don't know what to do. Do I keep on reaching out to my family? Should I talk to his family? Any advice would really help. Thank you guys for taking the time to read my story. Well, honestly,
well, first of all, there you go.
I think that it sucks that you have to go through this. That because you want to love who you want to love, no matter of the color, your family decides to abandon you. People like that in the world, I don't think there's many left of them. Racist families. Nowadays, there's so much mixed families.
Yes, but there's more than you think of people.
Okay,
like that.
yeah. Well, we're like millions and billions of people in the world, obviously, but people are becoming more accepting of like white people dating black people.
Depending where she lives, right? She's from the States, right? I'm guessing.
Yeah. Well, obviously it depends where you live as well.
I'm gonna go ahead and say something. Your family is basically a stereotype. Because there's, you know, people say stereotypes is like what people talk about, like stereotype of like Asian people, they don't know how to drive.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
But for the white people, is the father's worst nightmare is his little white girl dating a black guy. If you look online, you see like people are like, oh my god, like for example on Instagram, I follow like the Quan. You guys know like there's like those like memes, you know, like it's like a white girl saying like crossing her arms, yelling at her mom, saying, "I don't care, mom. I'm a trap god now. The Quan made me a trap god." You know, like stuff like that, like white girls and dating like black guys and like the parents not being happy about it. It's still happening, and that's basically it's a stereotype.
Like they're basically saying that your boyfriend is a stereotypical black guy, though they're being stereotypical parents because they're doing what people think that they're gonna do is be racist against black people. Yeah, you're completely right with that. I just find it like so extreme the way that they're taking this. Like your father's like threatening not to pay your college, and like they kicked you out, and like they're calling you all this stuff. Like that's completely not right. Even as parents, even if you are stereotypical, even if you don't like certain races, this is your child that you're speaking to. This is your child who you raised. If she loves someone, she should be able to love that person.
She's gotta learn. She's gotta know that, you know, what she's going through with her family. You know, is it worth it? Is it worth? Is this guy worth the arguments with my parents and the breakups and the family breaking up and everything? Is it worth it? You know, you're not gonna be like, oh, I'm leaving my family. They're racist to me. My boyfriend, blah 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 blah. And then, like 2 weeks from now, you and him are not gonna be together anymore. You know. Like,
yeah, I understand.
You gotta be sure that you guys are. This is serious. This is not no joke.
I understand that, but she did say that they have been dating for 4 years, and that her parents just found out. So they've been dating since around the time that we've been dating.
I know people who've been dating for 8 years and they're thinking of breaking up. And,
maybe, you know, yes, I know.
You think about it, it's like
but it's almost like you and me. It's almost like you and me. If that happened to you, for example.
What?
Dating me, and say if like that was your family who was talking to you like that.
Okay, but if it was serious,
exactly.
Yes, if it was serious, yes.
Okay.
Then yes.
So
But if it's not serious, if you actually think about it, put it in your head, like, is this worth the arguments? Is he worth the fighting in the arguments with your family? Because this is your family we're talking about. It's not no cousin or no best friend or anything like that. This is family. It's mom, dad. You know, people who raised you. You know.
Okay.
Gave birth to you,
that
and helped you live.
That is extremely, extremely good advice for if other people are going through this as well. But for this particular girl who has said that they've been dating for 4 years already, how she's like describing her boyfriend. No, it says 4 years.
No, when you said it the second time, I heard 2 years, and now you said 4.
How she's describing her boyfriend, and the fact that she said that leaving him is not an option, you can already tell that it's serious. So for other people, that is a good, like that's good advice that you're giving. Like make sure that it is serious before you leave your family for some guy that you might end up breaking up with in a couple years or like a couple weeks, month, whatever.
Yeah, you just gotta tell yourself, is it worth it? You know?
But saying that, and with what I believe with this girl, how the way that she's speaking, like first of all, she seems like extremely hurt that she has to basically be in between her family and this guy. And the way that I see it, I'm thinking of us right now and what I would do. And honestly, family is everything. Family comes first. But once you have your man, and for example, once me and Alex had Ariana, we created our own family. So then you have the personal family, and then you have, like, you have your little family, and then you have the rest of your family. And once you have your own little family, that becomes more important than what your mom and dad thinks about your husband or your boyfriend who you've been together and have like a family with. I know you guys don't have a family or anything yet, but you get the point. What I'm getting to is that if you guys are that serious and you guys are going to get to that point at one day, then I would definitely say to keep trying to talk with your family. Definitely talk to your boyfriend's parents. If they don't know what's going on right now, definitely talk to them and see if they could do something, because it sucks that your parents are judging this man off of stereotypes and not even getting the chance to know him. Because if you're saying that he's a great guy as you're saying he is, once they get to know him, there's going to be no problem there.
Try, testing your parents. Like, to prove to them that, not everybody's like what you guys see on TV, what people think they see on TV. Because what you guys see on TV is just the bullshit. Not everybody's like that. Obviously you got the bad people and the good people, just like in every other race,
Yeah. But how can she do that, please?
Well, give your boyfriend a chance, and give yourself and your boyfriend a chance by talking to your parents and tell them, yeah, I understand that you don't like black people, right? But tell them that you want to change their mind, and that to give you and him a chance to meet him, to judge him, give him a chance, invite him for dinner or something, or like to meet your parents, just so they could see what type of guy he is. If he's a guy, he's presentable. Like, I don't want you to go there, and invite, like, if Ariana's gonna, and one day she's gonna introduce me to her boyfriend, I don't want no J's and none of that crap. I want you to dress nice, respectively, properly, good manners. If he's like that, with good manners, dresses well, professional, very well mannered, then you have nothing to worry about. Then bring him home. Would tell your parents, obviously. You tell them that you want him. Yeah, exactly.
The only thing that I can imagine them saying after meeting him, if you're saying that he is the nice guy that he is the fact that he is black. Though, if they see that he's a nice guy and get to meet him, I feel like you might have a more chance. Like, it might take them a while, because they've been brought up like that, and they've not, they haven't liked people with color for such a long time. But if they meet him, it will slowly transition to something maybe greater.
It's like a dog. It's like a pit bull. You see a pit bull and in the SPCA or whatever, like the pound, right? You see a pit bull, you're like, oh, it's a pit bull, I'm not gonna bring it home. It's a pit bull. It's a bad dog. That's stereotyping the animal, You see on TV, all you see is like, oh, black man shot this, black man did this, black man did this, black woman did that. And then on TV you see, out of all the animals in the world, oh, pit bull bit this, pit bull bit that, pit bull did this, pit bull did that. You never see, oh, black man saved 2 kids from drowning, or pit bull saves little girl from being kidnapped. You don't see that on TV. You always see the bad stuff. Mm-hmm. And it's for both, for the dog and for the people, the humans.
It sucks that people have to judge other people or other animals just before they get to know them.
It's basically what happened to your parents. They were brainwashed. It's funny to say, but they were brainwashed. Just like when we're young, for example, let me give you an example. I was brainwashed to like the Montreal Canadiens in hockey, because my dad, Montreal. When Nana's gonna be young, if I keep bringing up, oh, Real Madrid, she's gonna love Real Madrid. Mm-hmm. That's how brainwash works, right? So if your dad or your mom or whatever were young and were brainwashed to not like the dark people, the darker generations, or the African Americans, because this and that, because of their grandparents or whatever. That's
because of whatever they heard.
That's brainwashing. Listen, what I want you to do, like I said in the beginning, what I want you to do, talk to your mom and dad, sit down, talk to them, tell them that you will listen to them and whatever, but you would like a chance. Tell them that you want to bring your boyfriend over for them to meet him. Tell them you don't want no arguments. You just Just to see
a nice
who he
environment,
is.
yeah,
Just to see who he is. Just for them to see what kind of guy he is. And if you, by your email, if you say that he's that type of guy, nice, whatever, you shouldn't have any problem. Your parents would probably rethink everything. You know, oh yeah, he's probably a nice guy.
Although it might be hard.
It might be hard, but
when you're having this conversation with them to invite your boyfriend over for dinner or whatever, just let them know how much you love them, because it is your mom and your dad, and no matter what, you will always love them. And just let them know how much you love them, how much, you know, you miss them if you don't see them a lot, and just be very sincere and let your heart out, and, you know, explain why you like this guy, what he's done for you, and, you know, what he has ahead of him, and that you want to give him, you want them to give him a shot. If that doesn't work out, it's completely up to you if you continue the relationship.
We highly recommend you continue a relationship if you say you guys are in love.
If you love someone, honestly, like, no family, no person, no anybody can stop you from loving that person. Even if you try yourself to stop loving that person, you won't be able to.
This is just new to them. Also, like, let's say the dinner doesn't work, right? And you stay with your boyfriend and your parents still don't like him. I mean, give them time. Like, obviously, for example, my mother wasn't too sure about Amira, right? Because of her skin color. It took her like a year, and it was like, listen, it's not gonna change, you know. Like she had no choice. She had no choice to accept. So if your parents see that you're still with him within like a year or whatever,
and you are still madly in love with him,
they will have no choice but to accept.
Unless honestly they are like, I don't want to be rude, but if they're like not normal and they don't want to like have their child in their lives anymore, then
that's not parent.
That's yeah. I mean, that's their problem. Like, forget that. No matter what, I would always want my children in my lives, no matter what.
Advice to your boyfriend is to, you know, he only has one shot. This is it. You know, there's no, oh, I'm gonna wear a hat to the dinner just cause dinner. No, you're there to impress the parents,
but
and make sure that
yourself.
Yeah, but you know, you gotta impress. You know, it's like, this is like an interview. Take this as an interview.
Do or die, man.
Exactly. This is an interview. If you don't succeed in getting this job. And when I see your mom, you know, before I was I wasn't like, oh, good evening, you know, but I was like, hi, you know, and then later on when I got to know her mom, I was more like, what's up, you know, and like using slang and whatever.
So we are going to end this Sundays What's the Question for this week.
This is very long, and this is the topic that I can go on forever.
But I hope that everything works out. If anything changes, if you end up doing the dinner, send us back an email. Let us know how it's going. If you need any more advice, send us back an email. Our email will be in the description box below. And remember that everything that we have said is just advice. You can take it or you can leave it.
Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
Yes. Subscribe, because we're doing Vlogtober right now. So if you want to see more videos, make sure to check back every day, because there will be lots more videos for the month. So we love you guys, and we will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.
Come here. I want to read this question. Read it.